Absolutely traumatizing, heartbreaking, disappointing, disheartening result for Barcelona fans, because probably once the draw actually came out and we were in this side of the draw, we were about to face the likes of Atletico. We defeated Newcastle. We were supposed to play the semi-finals against Arsenal. We were having a favorable draw. But then we know how to actually put the axe on our feet. We actually know that, because what Kubarsi did yesterday, it has been done multiple times by Arauco, and probably the least we expected was Kubarsi not to do that error. But then here comes the big match pressure, here comes the sheer understanding of the game, and that is where we actually lack, because Barcelona was doing a great job. We were not able to score a goal probably, but then we were creating a lot of chances, we were knocking on the door, and it was a very 50-50 game. But then once we actually conceded that cheap red card, once actually we got that red card, it was pretty difficult for us to actually come back into the game. The worst possible thing happened, that we got the red card done. We thought, okay, fine, we are yet to concede a goal, but then Alvarez with an absolute mammoth goal, which gave them a 1-goal advantage. And I have a question here: if we are actually playing with that high line, we are pretty sure of the fact that we will be that high line definitely will be getting breached, and there will be chances for the opponent. But then here comes the twist: we have to have that understanding that, okay, fine, we will concede a goal, but surely we won't be getting a man down. Surely we can fight it out. We have the necessity, we have the accessories through which we can hurt Atletico as well. And definitely, even if we are conceding a goal, it's not the end of the world. But here comes a plot twist: every time we are doing the same thing. We are trying to do that heroic tackle, we are trying to stop ourselves from being down, and then here comes the red card, and suddenly you know that it's just very, very difficult for Barcelona to actually get back. In the second half, we were playing good, because Rashford was having a few chances. Rashford was in and around of the penalty box, where he was trying to make things happen. Lamine was outstanding. He was the focal point of the entire Barcelona team. But then, 11 versus 10 against this Atletico side, who rides high on counter attacks, it's pretty difficult for Barcelona, next to impossible to get back into the game somehow. But then we got a few chances, and that is where we need to understand that we need a proper number 9 very, very soon, because Lewandowski, at his age, he is 38 right now, he is not the goated striker that he used to be. So we need to make sure that we are having right amount of number 9 players. We are having strikers who can make a difference. We need to have the likes of Haaland or Alvarez in our team as well, or Seaman, because these are the kind of players who can make things happen on their own. Just imagine the fact that Lamine is feeding a Haaland or a Alvarez, and he is converting those chances, proper number 9 players. So that is the advantage you get once you're having a striker. But then it's really difficult for Barcelona, because 2-0 down, going at Metropolitano, being in the away stadium, not really sure of whether Barcelona can pull this off. It would be an absolute miracle, but I highly expect it to be unlikely, because Barcelona, with due respect, they might just win on the night, but then to defeat Atletico Madrid on a 2-goal aggregate, and then also make sure that you are not conceding that many chances in your backyard, and even if Atletico pulls a goal there, you have to just make sure that you are also scoring that many goals. But without the likes of Rafinha, it's absolutely difficult for us to come back from here. De Jong would be back, Frankie de Jong, Bernal would be back, and that is probably a boost to our team. But then not very sure of whether Barcelona would be able to actually pull off a miracle, because Barcelona, with due respect, has always been a side which rides high on ball possessions, movements, and Atletico at their own den would be a very, very tough nut to crack. They would ride on the counter attacks. They know how to play against Barcelona, because Barcelona, with this high line, will always be susceptible to a lot of chances being created at the other end. So we have to make sure that we give it our best, and we have to make sure that things go our way. Not very sure whether if we are actually getting an early goal there. If we get a goal probably in the first half an hour time, then probably we just might expect the unexpected. But then it is a mountain to climb for. It is an absolute mountain to climb for Barcelona here. But we definitely will be hopeful that Barcelona can pull off an unthinkable, because we are Barcelona, we are capable of doing a remontada. But it is not very easy, and it looks very it's not looking very bright as Barcelona fans right now. So let me know, guys, your thoughts down below, because we are Barcelona, and definitely we are fighting for the European titles, and definitely we will be giving it our all. But then what you guys think? Do you think that we guys have the troops to actually make this comeback happen? And do you think that Barcelona can be in a position where they can fight for the European titles with this shrinked squad?